Everybody says not to seed in the spring, but that is not the full truth. Spring seeding can work, but only if you do it this way. If you do this wrong, you're basically wasting your money and setting yourself up for a rough year on the lawn. What's up guys, it's Jordan with Lawn Doctor. Today, we're talking about spring seeding, a very hot topic depending on who you talk to. Should you seed? Should you not seed? When's the best time to seed? Well, you're in the right spot because we're gonna go over all those things today. Let's dive in. Let's just start with the straight up truth. Fall is the best time to seed. We have more moisture, we have less weed pressure, better conditions that are favorable to the new grass seed. All in all, fall is your best time to seed. Spring, well, you're gonna be fighting those pre-emergence, you're gonna be fighting disease pressure, you're gonna be fighting that summer heat, and you want that grass to reach adulthood before summer. So there's a time factor as well. So yeah, most people are usually right when they say don't do it, but this is when spring seeding will make sense. If your lawn is thin or patchy or coming out of winter looking pretty rough, if you had damage from snow mold, snowplow damage, or salt, if you just moved in and the lawn needs help, like right now, spring seeding is more about improvement, not perfection. You want to think it as stopping the bleed for a little bit, and then maintaining, and then fully fixing that in the fall. When you're in a shaded area like this, before that leaf cover really grows in, now is going to be the best time in the spring for that sun to actually get down here, get that sunlight on that new grass before those trees fully grow in, and spring is the best time to do that. Here's where most people mess up with spring seeding. It's all about crabgrass pre-emergence in the spring. We're applying those pre's to prevent the crabgrass later on. But with pre-emergent, it stops any new seed from germinating, crab seeds or regular good grass seeds too. So you really have to pick one or the other. And if you don't plant it right, you can actually lose both. So if you're going to seed in the spring, here's the things you want to follow. You want to lightly rake and loosen that soil. You want to use a high quality grass seed, not just the cheapest stuff you can find on the shelf. You want to keep that soil consistently moist, more so the top half inch of soil moist for the first 7 to 10 days. You want to avoid those crabgrass pre-emergence overall, or maybe just in the areas that you're seeding. Timing is everything. Earlier in the spring, the better, especially when you're seeding shade. You want to really get that seeding done before these trees fully grow in and you don't get any sunlight there. So let's talk about expectations. Everybody wants Comerica Park the next day, right? They want that perfect, beautiful grass. And with spring seeding, I'm going to be real with you, it's just not going to happen most likely, okay? So what it's going to do is it's going to help you build on that profile, that lawn, that thickness, for the fall time. We're preventing things now like weed pressure, hopefully, so then we can really get that lawn going in the fall time with a strong aeration overseed or another seeding during the fall time. So in the spring, you're gonna be setting that up, and the fall time is gonna be your big payoff that you did things right. Should you seed in the spring? Most likely, that's gonna be no. But again, there's circumstances where we have heavy shade that has to be done in the spring, or if you really want to get your lawn set up for that fall time frame, and again, stop that bleeding, then you can do a spring seeding. Again, you got to follow those instructions. We want to seed early spring. We want to keep it moist. We want to avoid those pre-emergence, and that will set you up for success and a good spring seeding this year. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you can, like, follow, subscribe, ask us any questions you may have. Until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. See you later.